What's up, everybody? How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing fantastic, you guys. My name is Mercy. In case this is your first time, and I do make content about lifestyle of a stay-at-home mama. So guys, today we are shooting in the kitchen, as you can see, and that's because I've got you some 10 hacks that are going to enable you to save money and time in the kitchen. So, in case you're in Kenya, my dear Kenyans, fellow Kenyans, you know how much the cost of living has increased. You guys, everything is so expensive. And if you're like me, for me, my monthly budget or the budget for my home, number one, the most expensive or the most that we spend on is rent. And then number two, food. Or just here in the kitchen. And that's why I just sat down and looked for ways that I can actually reduce my budget and just be able to save some few coins here and there. And I actually also did some research to help someone, because some of these things I'm already applying or I already have. So be keen. I hope you're going to learn a thing or two from this video. And in case you do, give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do so and join this wonderful family. So guys, I've written them down here so that it's easier for me to tell you and not forget any point. So without further ado, let's get to the video. Hiya. Number one, let me start with these. Invest in kitchen appliances. So you guys, if there is one thing that really does save time and energy and actually money for me, it's that gadget right there. That refrigerator really does save me a lot. Let me tell you, I'm able to, number one, buy things in bulk, and I'm able to save my leftovers food to the fridge so they don't go bad. You know, literally, if like your food goes bad and you keep throwing away food, it's like you're taking money to the trash can direct. So I've seen like most of my followers are between the ages of 24 to I think 35 there, and I also have quite some followers at the age of 17 to 24. And so these are people who are just generally starting life. So I'd highly encourage you to buy a refrigerator. That gadget saves you so much, and also you can be able to cook and store, like batch cooking and everything, and so all that will be able to save you time. Something else that saves me time, I don't know whether can you see it from here? No, you can't. It's just right there after the refrigerator and the water. It is an electric pressure cooker. You guys, in case you don't have an electric pressure cooker, please go get it. It really saves. I was checking the cost of charcoal. Okay, not really checking, but I know it's like around maybe 80 bob per that what is it called? Can. Is it a can? Kasuku. Kasuku, it's like about 80 shillings. And that one maybe is going to help you cook just one meal, maybe like boil your beans. But if you have electric pressure cooker, it saves you so much money, because number one, like cooking 1 kg of beans, it can't even consume 1 unit of electricity. It doesn't even consume half a unit. And you know guys, half a unit is about 15 shillings at most, right? It doesn't even cost 15 shillings to cook your beans. While on the other side, if it's like charcoal, it's like 80 bob or 100 shillings. If it's like gas, it's even more expensive. So I'd encourage you. It's quite pricey when you're investing the first time, like getting the electric pressure cooker, but also make use of be on the lookout for discounts. Like mine, I bought when there was a sale, and I got it at around 7,000 if I'm not wrong. That was about 2 years ago, you guys. And it has served me so well, and I'd encourage you to get yourself a pressure cooker. Can you imagine like cooking sweet potatoes? It takes 8 minutes. So literally, it saves you so much time in the morning, so much energy. The initial cost is the one that is going to be a bit pricey, like 7,000, maybe 10,000, but it's a savior. You guys make sure you get an electric pressure cooker. Besides, we're also saving the environment because it's clean energy. and encourage you to plan for that. Another appliance that I don't have it, but I'm looking to buy because I know it's gonna help me a lot. It's a water filter. I think that's what it's called. We live in an area where the water is really, really salty, like you can't take the water, and I'm forced to buy clean water, 250 20-liter bottle, and it doesn't even last us a week. It lasts us like 4 days. So you can imagine by the end of the month I've spent like 1,250 on clean water, and then there's gonna be another bill for like the tap water, which is like about 1,500. I spend like 3,000 per month on water. So imagine if I get the filter, that's something I'm really looking forward to get. It's going to save me so much money. So look to invest in kitchen appliances that are going to really, really help you so much to save money and time. The initial cost might be expensive, but with time, for me, you're going to enjoy. Well, for me, I don't think I can live without either a fridge or a pressure cooker. I just can't. I can't. So that's the first tip. Invest in kitchen appliances. You're not going to regret. So the second one, double and freeze. So what I realized, you guys, when I'm cooking, I cook food that you can eat today and tomorrow. Like we can eat that food twice or thrice, and so the one that remains I freeze. And then the next week, because I have a meal plan, okay, so the next week when you're taking the same meal, I'm just going to get it from the freezer and cook it. And actually I saw this YouTuber, she's called Susie's Homestead. She makes very great content. I saw she does batch cooking, and so she cooks for the whole month. Personally, I'm not reached there. I don't even have cookwares that can cook for the whole month, and I feel like I also love cooking, so I wouldn't want to cook for the whole month, once a month, but it's something you can also try in case you are a busy month. And if you're not, you can double and just freeze, so that when you're not in the mood of cooking, you already have ready food, and that saves you so much time and money as well. Higher. Number 3, buy groceries in bulk and store. Okay, so the best thing about buying groceries in bulk is that you're going to get them at a cheaper price. So personally, for me, what I do, I have at times I go to Marikiti to get them because it is cheaper there as opposed to the local Mama Mboga, and I buy so many potatoes, onions. I buy a lot that can last me even 3 weeks or up to a month, and I store. I have also learned to freeze so many things. There are so many products, you guys, that can be frozen that actually I didn't know, and I'm going to be making more videos on that. So buying groceries in bulk is going to save you so much money and time. And also, if you can, like for me, we linked up with a friend who has a farm, and she brings us greens, carrots, at times onions, potatoes when they're in season. And so if you know someone you can link up who has a farm, it's even much more cheaper to buy from farm directly as opposed to going to the market. So that is also another way you can look into if you are looking to save more money in the kitchen. Next point is meal planning. So meal planning, guys, I've actually made a video about meal planning, and you can check it out in case you're stuck and you don't know how to do it. And I'm also going to share another one. I didn't make one in the last month, September, but in October I'm going to make another one with more tips on how to do it. But meal planning really, really helps you to save money in the kitchen. So number 1, first step on your meal planning, you check what you have, and then you come up with a list of what you're going to eat. And then once you go to the supermarket, you already have like the all the ingredients that you need, and so you're less likely to impulse buy because you already have a list of what you need. So that's one way. Then number two, like for instance in my case, I make plans to eat out, and I make those plans, like for instance, maybe Mike really loves pizzas, and so I make my plans to match a day when there is a pizza, what is it called, like buy one get another for free, something like that. So I plan my meal plan according to that. So we don't really take pizzas like on Sunday like most families would do. We take it on Tuesday so that I spend less, since I'm just buying one and getting two free. I mean getting another one. So that helps me save some coin, because normally I'd have to buy two so that it can fit our family. You get? So that's also another way. And then once you have a meal plan, you won't keep on buying, kadogo economy, because kadogo economy is very expensive. You are here going to cook and you realize, I don't have tomatoes. I send to buy tomatoes. Here they are very, very expensive, as opposed to I've made my meal plan. I went to that's Marikiti. I got all the groceries that I need at a cheaper price, and so I'm able to save. And also time, it saves you so much time, because you don't have to keep on thinking, what are you going to eat today, right? So make sure you check out my next video on meal planning. It's really going to help you in case you do not know how to do it. All right, the next one, reduce the number of times you go to the supermarket. And I keep on telling you this, guys. Me, the moment I enter the supermarket, 5K is just gone. Yeah, gone. I don't know. So I make sure I try as much as possible to go to the supermarket once, but maximum twice a month. Siwezi pitisha hapo, twice a month at most, but mostly my aim is to get to like one time, to go to the supermarket one time per month, because the moment you go to the supermarket, you're still going to get something, as much as you're very disciplined to stick to the budget. At times you find something and you're like, I might need this, or something that is on offer, And by the way, guys, when things are on offer, it doesn't mean that you have to get them. No. If you don't need it, don't say, this is an offer, let me buy. That's why you end up spending more on the supermarket. And so the best thing is to reduce the number of times you go there, because some things you don't see, you don't need them. By the time you're leaving the house, you didn't need it, but now you've seen it and it has now become number one priority. So attending the supermarket, go to the supermarket once or twice a month maximum. Higher. The next point, reduce meat dishes. So this has been very hard to do in my home, honestly, because my people really love meat, but let's be honest, meat is expensive. It really is. And so if you're looking to save a coin here or there, you need to reduce the meat dishes, replace them with other sources of proteins like eggs, like beans, legumes. What are legumes, by the way? Why have I put it there? No, kamande. What are they called? Are they called legumes? No. Okay, kamande, lentils. They're called lentils. Lentils. There are so many things that you can replace. And if you're like me, that it's very hard. By the way, this is something that I'm still struggling with, to reduce the meat dishes, because like Babe says, he doesn't love ugali without meat. It doesn't taste good. So what I do, I buy minced meat, because minced meat, when you serve, there's a way I cook it. And it has a bit of soup and a thickener, so it's inakwanga tu poa. But I'll do a video one. Inakwanga tu poa. And so when I'm serving, there is like a meat, lakini ni kidogo sana, just to get that illusion that you're taking meat. So that's one way you can use. Minced meat is very easy. Minced meat, unabai a whole kg and then unapack tunne, uto tunawapeleka wiki mzima. So alternatively, reduce completely and replace it with something else. The next point, make your own cleaning solution, you guys. Like this one here, this is my kitchen cleaner. Karibu Kanaisha. It has vinegar, water, and dish soap. It really helps me to clean the countertops, and it's a very good cleaner. And so I really don't have to buy so many cleaning products. Soap ya kuosha kwa floor. Okay, I'm not making it, but I buy from someone who makes it within the estate, and it's very, very affordable. I wish I had the zeal to make it. So yes, guys, you can learn to make your own cleaning products, and they'll serve you better, and it's a bit more cheaper when you're looking to save money. The next point is DIY, do it yourself. Learn to do things yourself. For instance, cooking mandazi, cooking chapatis. I'm shocked that people who still buy chapatis to consume in their homes. It's not like you're out in a restaurant. Buy chapati. Guys, check out my video in case you don't know how to cook chapati. I've made a recipe video for how to make chapati, and I promise you, this one is guarantee. If you follow the step-by-step procedure that I've given, it's very simple, and you're going to get perfect chapati. So learn to do it. Don't buy chapatis. Learn to cook. There's so many YouTube videos. Like right now, I'm teaching myself how to bake bread. Okay. So I was saying I'm learning how to make bread. The first trial was wasn't so good, but I'm still learning because I'm looking to save money, and I got to know how to do some of these things. And you should too, by the way, guys. You should too. Higher. The next step is learn to measure some of the products that you use in the kitchen. And especially if it's the house help that is in charge of the kitchen, because some of these girls have never seen some of these things. Like for instance, dish soap. This one, huh? So this soap is really nice when it comes to cleaning dishes, and it's very effective. It's a concentrate. And I realize whenever my husband is the one in the kitchen, inaishanga very, very fast. Because he doesn't measure. Tu niku mwagilia. I'm sorry, babe, nakuchomea. But anyway, that's the truth. So you need to learn to measure. Like that soap, you only need like 3/4 of a tablespoon. Yeah, 3/4 of a tablespoon is enough to wash like a whole sink full of dishes. So guys, don't just pour. And the same applies to something like cooking oil. Like fresh fly inakujanga na kwa kitu kwa kupima. So in case you're dealing with maybe a house help who doesn't know how to measure, teach them so that you're able to save. Let me tell you, if you don't do that, utapata unatumia 5 liters in a month, huh? Or something even like sugar. You don't have to kuweka sugar kwa chai when it's cooking, because at times you find you have overdone. Personally, I don't like my tea like very sweet. I only use like 1 teaspoon or half a teaspoon. That's what I'm comfortable with. And so at times when baby's cooking na meka yote hapo, and the tea is very, very sugary. So we don't need that. Yeah, we don't need that. So learn to teach people or yourself how to measure everything in the kitchen, because it helps to save a thing or two, especially cooking oil, dish soap, sugar. What else? What else, guys? Can you comment down below and tell me what else you can learn to measure so that we can save a thing or two? Alright, so my 10th tip, I hope you're at number 10. My last tip is find ways to save money on groceries. This is a big one, you guys, because at the end of the day, we are all buying all these things that we're using in the kitchen, whether we are measuring them or whether whatever, we are all buying them. And so we need to find ways or tips to save money on the groceries. Now, this is such a long list. I have it, and I don't want to make this video too long. Already we are, hey, I don't want to make this video too long, so I am going to make a video specifically on giving you tips on how to save money on your groceries. Check out that video. Is coming out very soon, maybe probably after this one, so that there is that continuity. Check it out. I'm going to show you ways that I've learned, how I am going to be how I have been saving money on my groceries. Check that out so that we can all save a thing or two here. So those are my tips. In case you know more tips, or in case you have other ways you save money in your kitchen, comment down below. We would all love to learn. And thank you so much for watching this video. Let me see you on my next one. Bye.